Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, welcome home. The ribbon is cut on a new facility for citizens with intellectual disabilities. Plus, helping the homeless. The community comes together for Project Homeless Connect. And Be Our Guest. A beloved mascot makes a special stop at Arrowhead Elementary. That and more coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Stephanie Sutton. Thanks for joining us. Although the city serves more than 500 individuals in Medicaid-funded programs, the housing waitlist for citizens with intellectual disabilities in Virginia Beach continues to grow. But now, thanks to a new facility, some medically fragile residents will have a new place to call home.
I want to thank you very much for being here today. This is another historic event for the city of Virginia Beach.
City and state officials, along with community members, gathered to celebrate the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new Indian River Road Intermediate Care Facility.
1, 2, 3.
These are two homes for people with intellectual disabilities and chronic medical conditions who require 24/7 nursing care.
The staffed homes will allow residents to live in the least restricted environment possible while also providing constant care.
Each person has their own private bedroom. There are 5 people living in each house. They basically will live here just like anybody living in their own home. The only difference will be is that they'll have staff that will provide support to ensure that all their needs and preferences are met.
The project has been in the works for more than 3 years and was made possible thanks to a strong partnership between area community service boards, the Commonwealth, and the city.
The state identified resources for construction, and having land available to build the homes was really made possible by the city of Virginia Beach. And as you can see, this is a beautiful setting.
There's a great need for homes such as these.
What we find is that when families who have developed, in many cases, devoted a lifetime to caring for their children are no longer able to do so, that this type of home with type of support that it offers is really needed.
Up to 10 individuals can live in the homes. The facility will be staffed by 31 professionals and direct service staff. Residents are expected to move in by late March. The Indian River Intermediate Care Facility is located near Stumpy Lake at 2525 Lifetime Circle. Every night, there are dozens of people in Virginia Beach that have no place to call home. The city is committed to ending homelessness and works hard to help families through events like Project Homeless Connect.
You know, I was homeless. You know, I moved down to the beach and started sleeping on the sand and anywhere I could, you know.
Lilton has been homeless on and off for the past 20 years. He's recently put his life back on track, and today he's helping out the homeless community.
God wished for me to give back, you know. He wished for me to do the things that will better my family and better other people that was around me.
He's giving back by volunteering at Project Homeless Connect, an annual event that gives homeless individuals access to important resources and services. From haircuts to flu shots, homeless individuals spent the day at the United Methodist Church and had a host of free services to choose from.
We have the Lions Club, which is checking people for eye exams and diabetes testing. We have Access AIDS, who's doing checking for HIV and education for individuals. We have Social Security, who is here. They can either start an application for disability or check on someone's application.
The hope is that these services will help those in need.
What I have seen in the past is it helps them along their progress and path towards being non-homeless, finding a job, finding resources that they can continue to connect with to help them find a job, help them find housing.
And ultimately get them off the streets like it did for Lilton, who was thankful for a roof over his head.
I feel great. I feel grateful. I'm very grateful.
The annual Homeless Count and Homeless Connect are required by HUD yearly. Information gathered helps with future funding. More than 200 people attended the event. The city co-sponsored it along with Beach, a partnership of city, nonprofit, and faith-based organizations. With the new year came a really big birthday for the resort city. Virginia Beach turned 50 years old on January 1st, and to help celebrate that milestone, the mayor made a special stop at one of the city's most famous landmarks.
There's the key to the lighthouse.
Well, Stuart, thank you. Thank you very much.
And
Isn't that great?
In the shadows of the historic Cape Henry Lighthouse, the mayor was named an honorary lighthouse keeper and received a key to this well-known attraction.
I cannot begin to say how honored I am to have this and how much that lighthouse means to the history of this great city.
The event was held in honor of the city's 50th birthday celebrations.
this whole area is just full of history. The city of Virginia Beach, obviously the lighthouse and the First Landing Cross are two of the most prominent things on the city of Virginia Beach's symbol. So when we were noticing about the 50th anniversary of the formation of the city, we felt this would be an appropriate place to have a celebration.
The original Cape Henry Lighthouse was built between 1791 and 1792 and was the first federal building project after the Revolutionary War. It was an active lighthouse until 1881 when it closed and newer lighthouse was built. Today, guests are welcome to tour it, but bring some comfortable shoes.
The lighthouse is 94.5 feet tall from the top of the sand dune. The sand dune runs about 55 feet. There are 75 steps to get to the top of the sand dune. There's 14 steps that lead into the door of the lighthouse itself, and then there are 102 steps inside the lighthouse.
The lighthouse is located within Fort Story Military Base. All visitors without military ID must enter through Gate 8 at the end of Atlantic Avenue and Shore Drive. The modern city of Virginia Beach was created on January 1st, 1963, by merging the small seaside community of Virginia Beach with the sprawling rural Princess Anne County. The Golden Anniversary festivities will continue throughout the year. Log on to vbgov.com/50th anniversary for event announcements. Many young students today need someone to look up to. Whether it's a famous athlete, a teacher, or even an older student, positive role models help influence young minds. Through mentorships, the group in this next story is helping to make a big difference.
It's all about balance. You got to have priorities of both, because in reality, it's school first, then sports. So you always have to have your homework done and stuff.
Some words of wisdom from high school students who made a special stop at a local elementary school for Mentorship Month.
Today we brought out some of our young men from our mentoring program to work with the students here at Greenwood Elementary to mentor them and help them with their schoolwork and just talk to them about basic things that older kids would talk to younger brothers and sisters about.
The high school students are from Ocean Lake's African American Male Mentoring Program.
These fellas, they basically give you the blueprint of what it means to be a successful African American male in our schools. All of these young men have above a 3.0 grade point average, very well behaved, very mannerable, very respectful.
Leading by example, the high school students are hoping the younger generation will follow in their footsteps.
I hope they leave with the knowledge that school really is important, and no matter what sport or anything they're involved in, it's all about school.
They spent the day with fifth grade boys, helping out in the classroom, reading and offering advice.
Sometimes when you learn something, you don't get it at first, so you got to study.
That advice was taken to heart by fifth grader Keenan Green.
They're actually helping you. They're telling you to do homework and stuff if you want to do all these sports.
January is National Mentoring Month, but enriching the lives of young people is something we can do throughout the year. January is a popular month for celebrations. Across town, students at Arrowhead Elementary were busy hitting the books during the school's Reading Month festivities.
First base, not second base, said Sister. So now he's going the wrong way.
Okay, so this is not someone you see in the classroom every day. Meet Riptide, the funny, entertaining mascot of the Norfolk Tides baseball team.
Just because we work in baseball doesn't mean we don't like to read, right? Do you love to read? Your favorite? I love it. We heart reading.
And they're hoping to spread that love of books by reading to students here at Arrowhead Elementary.
January is Reading Month. We started it 2 weeks ago, and each week we had a different activity.
Although Riptide is just one of the many special guests scheduled to stop by the school, he's sure to be the biggest.
So what's it called when he hits it all the way out like that?
Home run.
A home run.
While we're not sure what happens on the baseball field, Riptide definitely hit a home run in this classroom.
I like to read because it will take me on adventures. When you read, you get smarter. And the more you read, the smarter you get.
Arrowhead's Reading Month theme was Put Your Best Foot Forward, stepping through best fit books. What a great way to promote reading. Whether it's hanging on the fridge or displayed in a museum, Art can be enjoyed in hundreds of ways. So when a group of students got the opportunity to display their work at a local university, they jumped on the chance. Music helped set the tone for the evening as art lovers admire an exhibition made by seniors from the Visual and Performing Arts Academy.
The work that you actually see around you is work that they've been working on for the past semester. They created quite a lengthy set of research that they did ahead of time and then created work based off of that research.
From historical context to social media, the artists worked tirelessly on their senior projects.
Well, this is my piece. I try to depict the fusion of my Asian and American culture.
DJ Wang spent months on this digital imaging masterpiece.
I took images and kind of referenced them, but all of them were painted over by hand on a computer. And this is actually a really long process because it was blown up so big, so I really got down into the details.
All that hard work has paid off as their pieces of artwork are now on display for all to see at the ODU Virginia Beach Higher Education Center.
Most artists, when they're just starting out, don't have the opportunity to show in a museum setting. They have to find alternate spaces, and so this has been a really good experience for them to have early on to kind of seek out a place, find a spot that works for their own work, and make it work within this space.
And seeing their work come alive within that space makes it all worthwhile.
Oh, it's phenomenal, just seeing it come to life. When I was printing it out, I had to take like 5 minutes to myself to really take it in, seeing my baby is finally born.
And you can check out their artwork for free. Just swing by the Virginia Beach Higher Education Center located at 1881 University Drive anytime before February 18th. The Visual and Performing Arts Academy at Salem High School offers students an in-depth exposure to the arts through a challenging curriculum. For more information about the Academy, log on to vbschools.com. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, the school division honors the best of the best during their annual service awards. And what ate more than 6,000 cans of tuna a day and was bigger than a school bus? Find out next. We'll have that and more when we return.
Step back in time and learn the story of determined individuals who wanted more for their children. The Union Kempsville Museum tells the story of the first and only high school for African American children in segregated Princess Anne County. Located at the Renaissance Academy in Virginia Beach, the museum contains artifacts from the school's history like old photographs, athletic equipment, and prom queen crowns. Interactive features keep the stories of triumph alive. The school may be closed, but the legacy lives on. Come visit the Union Kempsville Museum, a story for all people.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Raising children is challenging, but even more so when parents have different discipline styles. Would you like to learn some strategies to develop positive discipline that works for both parenting partners and your child? Plan to join Certified Child Life Specialist Michelle Tyron from Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters for Parenting on the Same Page, being held Thursday, February 21st from 7 to 9 p.m. at Lansdowne High School. This free workshop will help you to better understand your parenting philosophy to convey a supportive, unified front for your children. Registration is required by calling 668-7500, or you can register online at the address shown on the screen. Have you noticed that everything is going wireless? Even our homes are connected to the internet. Did you know that you can connect your iPods, entertainment systems, Blu-ray players, and soon your household appliances to your network? Mark your calendars to attend the Parent Connection Technology Academy Wireless Networking Session being held Wednesday, February 27th at the Advanced Technology Center from 7 to 9 p.m. This is a must-attend class to learn how to perform some general setup, check your security, and learn basic troubleshooting skills in case you encounter problems. Call 263-1936 to reserve your seat today. To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Stephanie Sutton. What does quality in early childhood education look like in Virginia Beach? Officials and community members found out during a recent call to action meeting on the Resort City's Grow Smart program.
It hurts my heart when I see young men and young women behaving badly.
The Grow Smart program is a joint partnership of city, school, and community organizations who work together to promote the healthy development and school readiness of young children.
The City of Virginia Beach has been invested in early childhood since the late 90s with the creation of Ready to Learn. And over the past couple of years, we have been focusing on efforts that were begun with the help of a grant from Smart Beginning Southampton Roads. That grant funding will be running out in the next year and a half, and so now we are looking for additional sources of funding to help us sustain our efforts.
Why is this an important issue for me as a business leader?
School staff, higher education officials, along with business community, attended the meeting. City leaders hope the Business Connection can steer the Grow Smart program in the right direction.
It's absolutely necessary that we not just be involved in this, but we are committed to making sure that we change the trajectory in terms of the way we invest in early education.
Grow Smart targets the business community with an appeal to get involved in the early education process. Roles of the Grow Smart office are to increase public awareness about the first 5 years of life, share information with families, develop healthy lifestyle opportunities, and create learning experiences for children. Preparing children for success early in life will have long-term benefits for the local as well as national economy.
It's one of those investments, it's one of those gifts that frankly keeps on giving. If you invest early, not only is that person going to, that child going to realize his full potential, but that entire community is going to benefit because that child is not going to be incarcerated, that child is not going to be looking for some subsidy from a social services point of view, but that child is going to be a contributing member of society, giving back and producing value in that community.
The Grow Smart Coalition meets on the first Thursday of each month at the Economic Development Office located in Town Center. For more information, send an email or call the number listed on your screen. Quick, how many hearts does an octopus have? Question got you stumped? Try this one. What was the famous Walt Disney afraid of?
Mice.
These students have all the answers, and that's a good thing because they're taking part in the Virginia Beach Middle School Academic Challenge Championships. During the month of February, you'll have the opportunity to watch those games as VBTV will replay the championship matches in the Beach District's Scholastic Bowl. The Academic Challenge Finals pitted Larkspur Middle against Plaza Middle. Following that showdown is the high school version, the Beach District Scholastic Bowl Finals. That match featured Ocean Lakes and Princess Anne High School. The finals will be shown on VBTV through the month of February. An archive stream of the Academic Challenge is also available on vbschools.com. Plaza was crowned champs of the Middle School Academic Challenge, while Princess Anne defeated Ocean Lakes. Both advanced to the Eastern Region competition. Virginia Beach Crime Solvers is a nonprofit organization run by civilians. They recently took time out of their schedule for the 2013 annual award ceremony and the induction of their officers.
Crime Stoppers USA and local Crime Stoppers, we are a vital part of law enforcement.
Beach officials and members of Crime Solvers were honored for their efforts aimed at stopping crime.
It's to recognize those individuals who have arrested individuals, or criminals actually, because of the tip line. This is a program that is focusing more on the tip line than anything.
Many factors contribute to their success, but one in particular keeps the phones ringing.
Mainly because we offer anonymity to the people. You can call us up, give us all the information about the crime, but we will never ask for your name or any identifying factor.
Crime Solvers has played a major role in solving crimes in the city for more than 30 years.
Our program has been established since 1982, and since 1982 we have helped solve more than 15,000 cases in the city of Virginia Beach, and that can be cases from anything from rape, robbery, murder. And with that being said, because of those anonymous tipsters calling in, giving us information about these crimes, we've paid out well over $871,000 to anonymous tipsters.
Police officers can't be everywhere at all times, so they depend on the working community to play a role. Crime Solvers assist in that role.
Well, the working community, the working relationship between the public between the citizen out there hearing and seeing the crimes that are taking place and calling the tip line with that anonymous phone call to our police department and getting our police officers out there to solve these crimes.
You've been elected to serve as Vice Chairman of Virginia Beach Crime Solvers. You will
Mayor Sessom swore in Crime Solver members to close the ceremony. Citizens who have witnessed a crime or have information regarding one are all encouraged to call the Crime Solvers tip line. That number is 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. And the awards keep piling up for beach schools. The U.S. Green Building Council Center for Green Schools proclaimed the division as the best school district in its annual Best Green Schools list. The list highlights schools from across the country that excel in creating healthy and high-performing learning places. Key factors contributing to this success includes 1.5 million square feet of LEED building space and 23 Energy Star schools. The Renaissance Academy, which opened in 2010, and the New Kellam High School, which will open next year, are both green schools. And from celebrating our schools to honoring our teachers, the school division recently held a banquet for its most important asset, their employees.
Tonight's event gives us an opportunity to thank those employees whose service contributions have positively impacted student learning.
Employees totaling 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45 years of experience were honored at the event.
That's what's so exciting about tonight is we're recognizing really the cadre of the people that are responsible for Virginia Beach schools being what they are today. It's really a celebration. It's a celebration of everything they've done and fortunately continue to do here for the schools.
Please join us up here. Have a seat.
14 employees with 40 or more years of service held a special seat before the audience. The 5 teachers in the group totaled a whopping 200 years of combined service to the division.
Fred Britton, please come forward.
Fred Britton began his career with the division back in 1967.
When I came to First Colonial, I'd planned to stay 1 year. I had a job in Lakeland, Florida, with the construction company down there and in the cost analysis department, and I'd planned to go there. That was in 1967, and I'm still here.
One reason that kept Fred here so long was First Colonial's legendary football coach.
A number of things. First one, Frank Webster, I don't know if you've all heard of him. He hired me as his assistant coach when we came to First Colonial, and spent 36 years together. And every day he's probably one of the finest men, finest coaches I've ever met. And that's one of the main, Frank Webster's one of the main reasons I stayed so long.
More than 300 employees were invited to the celebration. Their combined years of service totaled 8,730 years on the job. Congratulations to all. If you're looking for something fun to do, then look no further. The Virginia Beach Aquarium has just the thing. Here's Access reporter Diana Cartwright with all the details.
What could eat more than 6,000 cans of tuna a day? What was bigger than 1.5 school buses and had enormous serrated teeth? Give up? Well, it's the megalodon, the mother of all sharks.
The megalodon is an extinct shark that lived between about 20 million years ago and then went extinct about 2 million years ago. It got as large as about 60 feet long. It was the biggest, most voracious shark that has ever lived.
And you can learn all about the prehistoric shark right here at the Virginia Aquarium and Marine Science Center. Now, through the middle of February, visitors can discover the shark's history and much more.
Oh, kids love this exhibit. There's like all sorts of stuff to look at, lots of different shark teeth. Gives you the history of all the megalodon and all the other species of extinct shark. And then it talks about modern sharks and things we can do to help conservation on modern sharks.
This national traveling exhibition is produced by the Florida Museum of Natural History and is located in the Changing Exhibits Gallery. It's free with admission and includes a 60-foot hollow replica of a megalodon that you can walk through.
The aquarium is located just 1 mile south of the resort area. For museum times and admission prices, log on to virginiaaquarium.com. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media. Then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. We leave you now with some photos from the 5th anniversary celebration of the Senior Resource Center. The center provides seniors with social activities, resources, and assistance with errands. They're located at 912 Princess Anne Road. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Stephanie Sutton. Thanks for watching.